Hey, good morning, YouTube, and this is the 4 a.m. It's been 6 months since I turned my camera on last, and I said I wasn't going to do that. I literally made 2 videos and turned the camera off because I hit a wall and got busy. Now, I'm saying that to myself now, and it's kind of defeating because I made 2 videos and I gave up. I can't even remember what I said in those videos. Something about waking up early and going to the gym and motivating myself. But trying to motivate other people, except you can't do that when you make 2 videos and give up. I uploaded 40 minutes of time to YouTube and like, all right, yeah, that's my part. No, I hit a wall. Now, one thing I've been trying to do is keep up with the waking up for 4 a.m. It's currently 6. I've been up since 4. I've had to get stuff done, and it has made a positive impact on my life since then. But I got distracted with stuff. Work changed, school started, and I suddenly had to move out of the place I was living at. And I end up living with my girlfriend. Now I have my own place, finally resettled, and this was probably late October, November. I think it was November 1st. Moved in and got settled there. And I didn't have Wi-Fi until literally this month. So, yeah. A lot of reasons why I stopped academics and everything. And it was hard to keep going. But I'm going to talk about the wall. Now, I mean, we get walls in our life, and I know this, and I was expecting this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna keep going, and no, I didn't. You hit the wall, and it's a big, firm, and sturdy wall. Now, we can't really climb up it. It's built really tall, and we're not Superman. We can't see through it, and we can't break through it. It's built up with stuff and experiences and characters and attributes that we haven't acquired yet. So we're sitting up here against this wall. We've been running, we're going, and we hit it and we fall on our backs and it hurts, and we're sitting there like, now what? And I sat there for 6 months, and I'm hoping that next time I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. But I sat there for 6 months, and it took me that much time to realize it's not that YouTube or video or speaking to people isn't my thing. The wall is put there because so many other people hit that wall too. And if there wasn't a wall, everybody would just go through. Everybody that was in the slightest way arrogant, um, overly confident, cocky, self-entitled, lazy, all these people would make it past the wall and they'd be where you want to be. It wouldn't make the destination desirable. It would probably discourage you from being there because it would just be full of people who are overly cocky and people you don't want to be around. So I've been sitting at this wall for 6 months, and what have I been thinking about? I still really want to get where I want to go. I felt horrible because I'm like, hey man, I was on the ball and then I wasn't. And I stopped and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not for me. It's okay. I have a reason. And I'm like, no. It's okay. I have a reason. And my girlfriend and my friends, some of them I told about, very few, about the channel, but they're like, hey man, what happened to that? I thought that was going on. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have excuses. And you don't ever have excuses. Like, I'm looking back at it and I wasted a lot of time. I had tons of time I could have gone and continued on doing this, but I didn't. I just gave up. And life is only getting busier, and I need to understand it's going to only keep getting busier. My school's getting more demanding. I'm trying to pick up night work because I have classes 6 days a week. Nobody wants to hire me because my availability is horrible just due to school. Like, I can't work any day at any time between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., and some days not until 8. And I need to find time to work. Now, yeah, it's possible, but you go up to an employee and say, hey, I need to be hired. I'm looking for 10 hours a week, and I can't give you any time that you guys are open. Everybody's been like handing my resumes back to me, and this is all like part of what's going on, and it's hurt. But I might have found a position now, and I'm looking back at all this free time I had before because I wasn't working. I was going to the gym, I was doing my schooling, I was doing my standard cooking, but I had tons of free time now that I look back at it. And if I just took some of that and kept pushing forward, I'd be a lot farther than where I am now. Now, this video probably isn't going to mean too much in the moment, but like it means a lot to me because it's kind of a point where I'm defining myself and saying, no, I'm going to get through this. Because I really need to. And everybody that's watching this video, you guys need to get through it too. You all have to realize these walls are important and we don't grow without them. But it's not just about the growing yourself. It's about telling you who you're going to leave behind and outgrow. And it's stopping the wrong people from reaching the right places. I sleep on a futon that I don't fit on. This is not the right place for me yet. There is room to grow, and I don't want to stay here. And anybody who's still watching this video, you don't want to be here either. I'm probably going to try and do some novice level editing and put some background music in over this, but like the reality of it is we've got to keep just doing stuff even when nobody else is watching. It's pointless and everything like that. We just got to keep moving so that we can get to where we want to be. It's hard to have a will to live and to keep going and to continue on when you're like, oh man, well, I'll just settle for less than I want. It's not a good feeling. And I think I've started to understand a lot of what's going on in society revolving that. People just stop pushing and they lose the drive. And once you lose the drive, you lose yourself. But as long as you have a part of you in your heart that still wants what you've always wanted and is still chasing this big dream or goal, like I'm going to be a YouTube star, I'm going to drive super exotic cars and have my own plane, I'm going to move out by 25, like whatever it is, you just need to keep going for it because you're going to lose the motivation and you're going to fall right off the face of the earth and you're going to have to restart. And it's hard to restart your finances once you're already 20 or 30 or 40 grand in debt. In some people's cases, hundreds of thousands. Like, I don't know where people are coming from, but we got to keep moving and we got to keep doing things for ourselves. We can't let this wall that I've let stop me for 6 months, thank God it wasn't longer, keep us where we are, because we will stay there. There is zero doubt about it. The whole inspiration behind waking up at 4 a.m. was that other people don't do that. So even if I'm not doing anything else in my life, like if I'm not doing all of the other hard work, I'm not grinding, I'm still doing one thing different and one thing that's unique amongst all these other successful people. I'm waking up before the sun gets up. I'm waking up before everybody else. And that's what I started the channel. Like that was the principle of starting the channel and about how my life would change once I've started doing this. But I wasn't consistent, and that's why nothing's changed. So I got uninspired because I thought the quality of what I was doing wasn't good. But it's not about the quality, it's about the consistency. And I wasn't consistent. We need to keep consistency because take this as the proof of what not to do. I didn't get anywhere. I've been sitting in the same spot for 6 months. I don't have any more money and I'm not any farther than where I was 6 months ago. I have a nicer living space and I'm paying more for it. So that gives you that. Got to find ways to keep working. I'm going to keep uploading regardless of video quality, regardless of time. I don't have a lot of time anymore. Once I start working, I'm literally going to be stretched for time. And everybody else in my program is telling me not to do it, but I know I can do it. And it's the mentality that I should have had for the past 6 months. So until the next video, I'm hoping this can hold me down and hold the place. And hope is the strong word for me because hope is a will to do it. I am going to keep working and keep moving. And with the rest of YouTube, like, you just got to keep going. I mean, the worst case scenario right now is that I don't make it. Nobody sees this and nobody's ever there to make fun of me about it. And the best case scenario is that I do make it and people see this and like, dude, wow, he was really where we all were and it's possible. And that's what I want to happen. I need to go. I need to get studying. I'm sitting in my car. The heat's off because the car beeps otherwise. And it's 6 in the morning in the middle of northern Ontario. There are literally 10-foot tall snowbanks on either side of me right now. Then I can even show you, like, that's twice the height of my car. So take it as you will. Until next time, YouTube, this is the Real James Energy on the 4 a.m. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's currently 8:24, and little update. So I recorded this morning. It was about 6 o'clock. I was recording this morning in my car, and now it is just dark again as it was then. So as far as consistency goes, we're doing pretty good. A little update. I got the job. The interview went really well, and that's just another positive thing going on in my life. Now, talking about that, I got a lot of work to do. And it's probably the most motivating thing that's happened to me in a long time. I am super excited to start working. I don't care that it's nights. I'm just happy I got a job. I can grow myself now. I can grow my own brand or business or name. I can put some money in the bank. I can start moving. And that is an important, good thing. It is good on the heart. It is good on the brain. It is good on my aspirations. I just want to tell everybody else out there, I'm like working on the old video right now, just watching it over. I don't know what I'm going to do to it. Probably try and, like I said, edit it and put some background music, but get something going on in your life. You got to find something that's going to keep you busy and get working, like as if a university or college education isn't busy enough, but you got to have something that you want to work towards. And even if it's not directly, like, you got to keep working towards whatever it is you're looking at. For me, again, it's that sports car. Like, I mean, my background's cars. I got planes posted all over my wall. I have albums dedicated on my phone to different motor sports and cars and NASCAR, F1, rally. I actually like rally builds, but yeah, these are my things, and I can finally work towards that, and that's really powerful to me. So I might throw this into the other video just at the end real quick, but you have to keep working. I feel like I didn't end off on a positive note, guys. You just gotta keep working. You gotta keep fighting for it. Like, it's really not that difficult just to get out and do something, to find something you love. Yeah, but just start doing something and you'll get there. It's where we all were, and it's where we can all come from. Look at all the successful people out there that were nobodies 5 years ago. An example, you talk about Stradman. He was an automotive YouTuber, and he was sleeping in his Audi TT in 2013 or 2015, not too long ago. Like, imagine going from sleeping in a car to owning a fleet of super exotics. To me, that's a pretty big aspiration. That's a pretty big goal. And since I'm an automotive guy myself, I want to be James the Stradman. I want to have a similar story. So we're going to keep working from that. Hopefully I never have to sleep in my Audi TT Quattro. But I do sleep on a futon, so that's enough incentive for me to keep going, because my back hurts some mornings. Probably makes it easier to get out of bed. So there we go. I got a heads up. I have a terrible bed that hurts, and it makes me not want to stay in it very long. Got to get up and work. Earn some money, buy myself something better. Who cares? You just got to keep going. I'm going, because I feel good. Well, I'm going to keep going, and it's going to be good. It's going to be big and powerful, and I hope I can inspire some people along the way. Like I said, nobody else really knows about this yet, and there's a handful of people. I'm talking to some people right now on Snapchat, and they're like, oh, what's up? And I'm just saying, hey, man, I can't tell you, but I'm excited, and I'm hungry for it, and it's going to be good. All right, YouTube, this is the Real James Energy on the 4 a.m. Keep working.